and welcome back to the 30-Day Better You Challenge. It's so good to have you here. Thank you for following along. My name is Jonathan. I created this program to help you on your journey of self-development. I too am on the path, and so I thought that this channel and this program is a really good way to share information and help each other out. So welcome. Today is day 9, and we are talking about nutrition. This topic can go so deep, and there are so many theories out there telling you what you should and should not be eating. And what I want to do is just kind of keep it a little more vague and just give you some general guidelines that I think are important. And then you can take it from there and find what works for you. And the reason why I'm kind of keeping it vague is because really and truly, every body is different. So what works for you might not work for somebody else, and vice versa. And so the first tip I have for you is actually listen to your body. Become aware of your body's needs and pay attention to things like heartburn, indigestion, gas, low energy levels, and even shifts in your mood after you eat something. Listen to your body and what it's trying to say, and learn what foods are best for it. Research and try different diets and pay attention to how you feel during these experiments. Some people swear that going vegan was the best thing they've ever done, while other people with different body types have met equal success by switching to an all-meat diet. But in general, there are some things to consider, and that brings me to point number 2, and that's try to avoid processed foods. Try to avoid refined sugars, saturated fat, high fructose corn syrup, preservatives and other additives, and artificial flavors and food coloring. Just consider that there's a lot of stuff in our food that's not actually food. And if it's not food, why are we eating it? Instead, seek raw, whole foods, foods that come in their natural state or as close to their natural state as possible. Raw fruits and vegetables, whole grain oats and brown rice, organic eggs, and hormone and antibiotic-free meats. Tip number 3, choose quality over quantity. If you've ever traveled to other countries, especially places in Europe or even Canada, you may have noticed that their quality of food just seems so much better. I'm not trying to knock America here, but I think it's because in the US we focus on quantity over quality. We have to grow the biggest strawberries even though they don't really taste very good. And we have a lot of mouths to feed. And food business is big business. Everything is homogenized and part of a corporate machine. And the focus becomes trying to increase profit margins instead of feeding people tasty and nutritious food. So we just lost touch with our food and with where it comes from. A good solution to this problem is to eat seasonally. So what's in season in your area? Try to buy local and organic. Farmers markets are a great resource for this, or you can grow your own food in your own garden at home. I'll say that quality is really important here because sometimes food can be one of those areas where less is more. Foods that are grown in a healthy way tend to be more nutrient rich than foods being pumped full of growth hormones or sprayed by chemical fertilizers. So pound for pound, you don't need to eat as much because if you're eating the healthy stuff, the nutrients are more readily available for our bodies to absorb, which also means we'll have fewer digestive problems. And I think we can all relate to how we feel after eating a heavy, greasy fast food meal versus a home-cooked meal made with quality ingredients. We just feel better and our bodies are happy. So I hope this gives you a few ideas on how to eat healthier. That's all I have for you today. We'll see you back here tomorrow for day 10 of our 30-Day Better You Challenge.